Every great business was once an idea, and every idea begins with the courage to act. I request everyone to please stand up for the Tamil Taivaltu. Thank you. Please be seated. I request all the dignitaries to please come forward for the lighting of the Kuttuvelaka. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. Now, I request our principal, Dr. Vaddi Sheshagiri Rao, sir, to please come forward and present the welcome address.
Good morning to all. It is my pleasure to give welcome address on this special occasion. On behalf of St. Joseph College of Engineering, I extend a warm welcome to each one of you. I am delighted to extend a warm welcome to our revered chairman, Dr. B. Baumanun sir, who is a perfect blend of a good administrator, a seasoned academician, and a pragmatic leader. He is a source of energy and inspiration in all our academic endeavors. Sir, your presence adds a great value to this occasion. We welcome you, sir. We welcome our dynamic managing director, Mr. B. Sisekar sir, whose continuous guidance, support, and encouragement in all our activities make us successful in all our endeavors. Welcome you, sir. We welcome our chief guest of today's function, who is a seasoned CEO, board director, investor, startup mentor with more than 24 years of experience in leading and scaling global capability centers, mergers and acquisitions, and digital transformation initiatives for various domains, including fintech, edutech, deep tech, etc. He is none other than Mr. M.S. Bala, CEO, Stand Infinity Inc., Deputy Chairman, Minister of Education, AICTE Investor Committee. We welcome you, sir. We welcome guest of honor, Mr. Nitin Kumar, Start Fellow Officer, AICTE MIC. We welcome guest of honor, Mr. R. Anand Sivaraj, Manager, IP and Technology Transfer, AICTE Innovation Center. We welcome Dr. S. Sarivalagan sir, Principal, St. Joseph Institute of Technology. We welcome all the investors whose guidance, mentorship, and patronage is much useful to the students who have come with innovative ideas. We welcome all the student participants who have come with a great enthusiasm and ideas for funding. The National Startup Day wishes to all the students and investors. Udyamostav 2025 the first of its kind platform designed to empower student entrepreneurship by connecting them with the investor community. It is organized by the Ministry of Education and Innovation Cell of AICTE to celebrate and promote startups originating from academic institutions. In fact, it is necessary to bring this culture of startups among the students, especially in India, because India, we are having more than 65% of the population is below 35 years. And in particular, 50% of the population are below 25 years. These young minds must be properly channelized and they should become job providers, not job takers. So that is the motto. And definitely this particular movement, this particular initiative definitely will help the India's, our Prime Minister's vision of Vikasit Bharat 2024. So it's a great initiative, innovative thinking, and especially as some of the investors, when we are talking, they are saying this innovator, the students are having more innovative thinking, out of box thinking. So they will give a better solution to the many problems which are there from very beginning of the industries. So they can give a better solution. So this initiative aims to harness the collective potential of India's youth, empowering them to contribute holistically to the country's development. The success of this initiative will be helpful in realizing the Vikasit Bharat 2047. Entrepreneurship is rapidly emerging as a pivotal career path for the youth. New ideas in service sector and innovations in engineering and science are giving avenues for youth to start new ventures. To materialize the idea into business, an adequate financial backup is required. Knowing this fact, AICTE has taken up a noble initiative to connect the innovators and investors. Udyamostav 2025 provides a fundraising platform for the students, entrepreneurs to know the financial feasibility and the viability to proceed with their ideas to start up and to get the financial support from the funding agencies and investors. The objective of this day program is to make students, innovators to pitch their ideas to the investors aimed at securing funds and establish strategic partnership. These new startups will strengthen the government policies of Make India. At this juncture, I want to say that the young generation, the startup ideas are the Taraka mantra for the success of individuals and as a whole country. With the note, I welcome each and every person who are assembled here. Thank you very much.
Now, I would like to invite our chairman, St. Joseph's Group of Institutions, Dr. Babu Manoharan sir, and our managing director, Mr. Shashi Shekhar sir, to facilitate our guests. Mr. Bala M. sir. Mr. Anand Shivraj sir. Mr. Nitin Kumar sir. Now, I request our chairman and managing director please facilitate our investors. Chandrasekhar Kuperi sir. Um, Chandrakrishnan and Anson, sir. Ashwin Balaji, Neetu, Aravind R, and Shivanandini ma'am. Uh, Finally, we have Gautam Sarvesh, sir. Thank you. Now I invite Nodal Officer AICTE Innovation Center, Mr. Anand Shivaraj sir, to please come forward and present us with his address.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, eminent investors, faculty members and students representing various education institutions. A warm welcome to you, all of you for this Udyamostav 2025. Let me give a brief idea about the initiatives of AICTE and MoE's Innovation Cell, in encouraging and creating an entrepreneurship ecosystem across the education institutions in the country. So it all started with EDC, 15, 20 years before, we had entrepreneurship development cells. You can see only EDC, it is popularly known as EDC cell in education institutions, right? So some of the institutions were doing good in their activities, and most of them don't know how to take it forward. What are the activities that needs to be done, in order to encourage entrepreneurship in the academic institutions. Then AICT came with the idea of Institutions Innovation Council. It is called IIC, where we have given a formal structure kind of thing to the institutions on what are the things that needs to be done in the first quarter, what are the things that needs to be done in the second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter, and so on. So we gave a structure to the building innovation ecosystem in the institutions. Thereby, the pioneers, the leaders at the institution, they got an idea on what to do, how to take these activities and encourage students and faculty members, across the education institutions to build a vibrant ecosystems in the education institution to begin with. So thereby, we created an ecosystem where students are encouraged to do the projects, and they are being introduced to the concept of invention. What is the innovation, how to take it forward. These concepts were introduced through IIC's president conveners, and we have been doing regular boot camps like IDE boot camps. So in next month we have scheduled innovation, design, and entrepreneurship in Dindigul. So similarly, we have done several boot camps. We have conducted Smart India hackathons. We have done AICTE Innovation Platform, where we encourage and give prize to students and faculties also. So after this, there is no more activities beyond that. They don't know. They don't have a good network, established network to connect with the industry or with the investor community like you. So that we thought of taking this initiative called Innovation Center. AICTE Innovation Center. It is IND, Innovation Center. It is Indian Innovation. So we came with this concept and hand-holding institutions in terms of IP support, technology transfer, linking, identifying good technologies, evaluating these technologies, and taking it forward to the industries and investors. So I have been doing this for the last 8 months, conducting several workshops across the state. I've done in Chennai and Coimbatore. So I'll be taking it forward, moving to the southern parts of the state as well. So we have identified good technologies, and meanwhile, AICTE leadership, they have formed this MoE-Investor AICTE network with the leadership support of Professor T.G. Sitaram. He is the chairman of AICTE, and Vice Chairman Dr. Abhijire sir, and with the guidance of Bala sir. I should thank him in this occasion for extremely contributing and forming this network across. It is a network of around 100+ investors. He has been actively involved in creating such a network, and thank you, Bala sir, for your support. And so this is the beginning of that investor network. So now it has come to the picture that we want to take these inventions from the academic institutions and present it before the investor community or the industry community. Most of the investors are from the industry network. They have good experience working in the industry. They can understand the real problems of the industry. They can give suggestions. So this is an excellent opportunity for you, for the faculty members, as well as for the students, to learn from them, get their opinion, and take it forward. So do not think that this is the end. This is just the beginning. So தை மாசத்தில் ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கோம், தை பிறந்தால் வழி பிறக்கும். So hopefully it will be good start for all of you, and make use of this opportunity, and thank you for coming. All the very best for all the teams. Be open, take the opinions, feedback from them, and take it forward. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words. Now, I would like to invite Nodal Officer Nitin Kumar sir, AICTE MIC Innovation Cell, to come forward and present us with his address.
Good morning to all of you. Honorable Shri B. Babu Manoharanji, Chairman of St. Joseph College of Engineering, Shri Bala MS Sir, Chairman of the Ministry of Education and AICTE Investor Committee, Shri Anand Shivraj, my colleague from AICTE, MD Sir and Principal Sir, esteemed investors and distinguished our participants. It is my privilege to welcome you all to the Udyamostav 2025, a celebration of innovation and entrepreneurs on this National Startup Day. Today, Udyamostav is not just an event, but a movement aligned with the vision of Viksit Bharat and Atmanirbhar Bharat. With over 350 startups presenting their ideas to 75+ investors all over India, we are fostering a culture of innovation that drives economic growth and creates opportunities. This platform empowers young innovators to become national builders, solving real-world problems through their entrepreneurship spirit. Investors here hold the unique role of nurturing these ideas into impactful ventures by providing funding, mentorships, and guidance. Together, we are shaping an ecosystem where startups are not just academic projects, but contributing to India's journey of self-reliant and global leadership. A special thank you to St. Joseph College of Engineering for hosting this momentous occasion and helping building a strong entrepreneurship ecosystem. Let us embrace the spirit of innovation, collaboration, and nation building to create a brighter, stronger India. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Dr. Bala MS Sir is a seasoned business and technology executive with a distinguished career in global capacity centers sector with over 24 years of experience. His professional journey spans prestigious organizations including financial services giants like Citicorp, Dun & Bradstreet, TransUnion, Higher One Inc., Transact Inc., and Blackboard Inc. In these roles, Bala Sir consistently demonstrated his expertise in building GCC technology, operations, and strategy in the role of CEO, MD, and country director. Presently, Bala sir is the founder and CEO of Strat Infinity Inc., a global consulting firm in USA, UK, and India, providing thought leadership, strategy, and high performance executive team to establish GCCs in India. On that note, I request sir to please come forward and present us with his address.
Very good morning to everybody. Respected chairman and most inspirational leader in the tech segment across Tamil Nadu. And you could see the commitment today morning. He has 3+ events today. Still, although this is not a typical college event of St. Joseph, they're sponsoring and hosting the event. Still, he took all the way morning 8 a.m. He was physically present. I always love to meet him, and I've been in the college for a few times. Managing Director, the dynamic leader, Mr. Shashi, the principal, and my investors friend, Mr. Chandran, Mr. Chandrasekhar, Mr. Gautam, and a few other people to join, yet to join. And my colleagues from AICTE, Mr. Nitin and Mr. Anand, and all the investors and the startups who all attended the session day before yesterday when we hosted. Okay, was it informative? There's a lot of questions were leaked out, right? Awesome. I mean, as Mr. Anand and Nitin mentioned, the purpose of creating this AICTE Investor Network, Ministry of Education, way back 2022, August, when G20 was happening at Pune, our Honorable Minister, Sri Dharmendra Pradhanji, and the AICTE chairman and myself, all of us were sitting over a coffee, and we were talking about how successful the Smart India Hackathon, and this become the world's largest hackathon in the world, right? And our minister was asking what else we can do beyond hackathon. So then we all said that there are two problems which the entire country or even globally everybody are facing, but in India these are the two predominant problem. Post hackathon, what next, right? The certificates are there, the medals and awards are there. Beyond that, the students get stuck somewhere, right? So the two major problems which could be addressed is, one is mentorship, second one is investor opportunity, investor network, which is not there. And I don't know how many of you know about Honorable Minister Pradhanji. He is most a person, a leader who gets to resolve the problems, address the solution rather than talking about the problem. By the time we finished the meeting, he called all of us and said that discuss together, roll out a policy, let's create a nationwide impact. How do we address the students with mentorship and investor network? And that's the outcome, is creating a MoE-Investor network. Last year, when St. Joseph College of Engineering was hosting the Smart India Hackathon, I was the guest of honor. I talked about this investor network because that was at the very early stage. And you know, in any typical government organization, it takes several years to build a policy to create a network, because it's not easy for us just like that to add network of people, right? So we need to do a lot of due diligence, credibility check, and the process involved, and who owns what. A lot of things are there, but still the ministry and the dynamic AICTE team under our chairman and the vice chairman, Sir Jire sir and Sitaram sir, we have been able to get this policy rolled out. Today we have about 120 investors onboarded, and the plan is to expand this to about 500+ investors over a period of time, over a period of next quarter or so, a couple of quarters. So what is the value addition we can bring in, right, today? So every college, every institution has an IIC and TBI. So these investors can be directly reached by the college, by the IICs, by the startup. Of course, college will have a nodal officer or a spark for the college, for the institution. You can have a direct access, the startups can have a direct access with the investor, and investors can directly work with these startups and build a momentum of from seed funding to up to pre-series A. So that's the kind of impact that we could do. And today, being 16th of January 2025, 3 years back, our Honorable Prime Minister launched the Startup Day. And when we wanted to create the Startup Day function today, all of us were thinking, should we do it today? Although it is 16th is earmarked as a Startup Day, we all were thinking, because of Makar Sankranti celebrated all through the country, and you know Tamil Nadu is more specifically towards Pongal, Kanum Pongal, and Matu Pongal, other things. So everybody was saying that colleges may not be available, students may not be available, who will be there to support? And I think we all should give a big round of applause for St. John's College of Engineering for making this possible. And of course, always we can take them in our count to expand our work. I just wanted to actually share two things which is very important from the startup perspective. Last year, compared to last year, this year, almost 24, compared to 23, the year of 24, almost 12 new age tech companies went into an IPO, amounting about close to 29,000 crores. Out of 160,000 startup, which is really growing year on year, the investment is also growing year on year, and almost 3.9 lakh direct jobs have increased last year alone, which is about 49%, 46% growth compared to 2023. That's the level of impact the startups are going. Other important aspect is the women-led entrepreneurs almost raised close to 800 crores of investment in the last year, 2024. The women-led startups are keep growing, and of course, a lot of funding opportunities are available, right? So, as I said, the 5 T's are very important for today: the thinking and thought process, the team what you are formed for your startup, the technology what is involved being an enabler, technology being an enabler. The fourth one is the traction what you're going to bring, and fifth one is total addressable market. If you focus these 5 things, I'm sure you're going to get probably an agreement from the investors today to get the check and continue your investment journey, startup journey, which is going to add phenomenal value for the growth of this nation and for our entire ecosystem. With that short word, I would like to once again congratulate everybody for being part of this investor pitch session. I'm sure this will add a lot of value to all of us. And once again, thank you, St. Joseph College, for hosting this. Wishing you all the very best. Jai Bharat, Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and informative words. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Arun Kumar, sir, Dean of Industry Collaborations, to come forward and present the vote of thanks.
So very good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of St. Joseph's College of Engineering, I take this opportunity to propose the vote of thanks to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has made this startup hosting a resource success. First and foremost, I would like to extend our sincere thanks to our chairman, sir, and our managing director, sir, and our executive director, sir, for executive director, madam, for providing us with this wonderful opportunity. Your vision and leadership have been instrumental in making this event in a reality. I take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks to the chairman, vice chairman, and other honorable members of AICTE. I also take this opportunity to thank the director and other members of AICTE, MoE, Ministry of Education cell for supporting us in all our endeavors. I thank our chief guest and other investors for their presence and their commitment. I thank our principal, Dr. Vadisashiri Rao sir, and our St. Joseph Institute of Technology principal, Dr. S. Arivaran sir, and other colleagues, my deans, HODs, and other faculty members for their commitment. Thank you all once again for making this startup hosting a grand success. Thank you.
Now, let us all raise up for the national anthem. Thank you. Sir, I request you all to please move towards the steps for a group photo. All the investors and participants as well. HODs, and all the participants as well.
We would start in another 5 minutes. And as our guests enter the hall, I would request everybody to rise and welcome all the eminent guests. Our Chancellor is also here. I'll request everybody to rise. And with a thunderous applause, welcome everyone as they enter the hall 5 minutes from now. Shortly, we would go live, and from this live, so many people from across the country will be witnessing the central inauguration of Udyamostav 2025, observing National Startup Day, a day to reckon that innovation and creativity, if given wings, can lead Indian economy and also the global economy much higher. The countdown has begun as we would be starting with the event. A gentle reminder, everybody is requested to put their mobile phones on a silent mode, please, and do not leave the hall till we end the inaugural session. Today, hundreds of universities and eminent dignitaries of so many colleges and universities will be watching us live just within 5 minutes as we would begin the central inauguration of Udyamostav. Our guests have already arrived. I'll request everybody to kindly be seated. Our guests are arriving. I'll request everybody to rise as our eminent guests enter the hall. Please welcome all our guests with a thunderous applause. A thunderous applause as we welcome Professor T.G. Sitaram, Chairman AICTE, Dr. Asim Chauhan, Chancellor, Additional President RBEF, and Chancellor Amity University Haryana and Amity University Rajasthan, Dr. Abhay Jere, Chief Innovation Officer, MIC and Vice Chairman AICTE, Dr. W. Selvamurthy, Director General and President, Amity Science, Technology and Innovation Foundation. A thunderous round of applause for everybody as our guests are here to centrally inaugurate Udyamosthav 2025 on National Startup Day. Joining us on the dais, Mr. Amol Chauhan, Trustee, RBEF. I request everybody to be seated, please. A very good morning and namaskar to all the respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, honorable vice chancellors, pro-vice chancellors, deans, HOIs, HODs, faculty members, students, ladies and gentlemen, everybody who's joined us here in the Amity premises as well as who's joined us online. On behalf of the Ministry of Education, together with the All India Council of Technical Education and Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, we, the host university, Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Noida, extend a very warm welcome to you all to the central inauguration of Udyamosthav 2025 on the National Startup Day, that is January 16, 2025. Udyamosthav में सभी का स्वागत है, वंदन है, अभिनंदन है, अभिवादन है, प्रणाम है. The main objective of Udyamosthav is to provide a platform for the startups to showcase their innovations. As Honorable Prime Minister exhorted and stated that this is a day to reckon the creativity of the innovators and to connect with the investors, raise funds and explore the strategic partnerships. उद्यमोत्सव का मुख्य उद्देश्य युवा छात्रों और नवोदित उद्यमियों को उद्यमिता के प्रति प्रेरित करना है ताकि वे अपने व्यावसायिक विचारों को वास्तविकता में बढ़ा सकें. Having said that, everybody, I'll now request all the dignitaries of the days to kindly proceed to light the ceremonial lamp. As we proceed to light the ceremonial lamp, we also invoke the goddess of learning. Well, that's beautiful as we invoke the goddess for her blessings. And with that also we dedicate our life to the light. Let that light remove all the ignorance, all the darkness in our life. Ladies and gentlemen, उद्यमोत्सव एक ऐसा मंच है जहां पर उद्यमिता को हम प्रणाम करते हैं, सलाम करते हैं। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का मानना है कि एक ऐसा हुनर है जिसको देश आगे ले जाएगा। वो केवल देश की इकोनॉमी में ही नहीं, ग्लोबल इकोनॉमी में भी सहायक बनेगा। Having said that, it's time that we honor and welcome our guest with the tradition of Amity University. Having said that, I will now request Dr. W. Selvamurthy, President, Amity Science, Technology and Innovation Foundation, to welcome Dr. Abhay Jere, Chief Innovation Officer and Vice Chairman AICTE with a Tulsi sapling. Presenting a Tulsi sapling showcases our green initiatives at Amity University. In the same breath, I'll request Professor Dr. Chandradeep Tandon, Additional Pro Vice Chancellor, to present a shawl to Dr. Abhay Jere, Chief Innovation Officer, MIC and Vice Chairman, AICTE. Let's have a round of applause for this felicitation. Many thanks, Dr. Abhay Jere ji, for being here at the central inauguration of Udyamotsav. And I'll now request Dr. Aseem Chauhan, Honorable Additional President, RBEF, and Chancellor, Amity University, Haryana, and Amity University, Rajasthan, to honor and welcome Dr. Abhay Jere ji, Chief Innovation Officer, MIC, and Vice Chairman, AICTE, with a memento. This is a token of a love and gratitude from Amity University. Thank you, Honorable Chancellor, for doing the honors, and Dr. Abhay Jere for being here. A beautiful day, as this day stands tall to recognize the metal of creativity. I'll now request Professor Dr. B.K. Murthy, Dean Translational Research and Entrepreneurship Development at Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Noida, to welcome Professor T.G. Sitaram, Chairman, AICTE, with the Tulsi sapling. Tulsi sapling showcases how close we are to the Mother Nature and also our green initiatives at Amity University. Thank you, sir, for gracing the occasion, and Murthy, sir, for doing the honors. I'll now request Professor Dr. Sanjeev Bansal, sir, Additional Pro Vice Chancellor and Dean FMS, to present a shawl to Professor T.J. Sitaram, sir, Chairman, AICTE. Welcome to Amity University, sir, and welcome to the inauguration of Udyamotsav. I'll now request Dr. Aseem Chauhan, Honorable Additional President, RBEF, and Chancellor, Amity University, Haryana, and Amity University, Rajasthan, to present a memento to Professor T.G. Sitaram, sir, Chairman, AICTE. This is a memento and a token of a love and gratitude from Amity University and the entire Amity Education Group. Let's have a round of applause for all the felicitations. Thank you, everyone. नवोदित आज ये पल है, उद्यमिता को सलाम है। अमिटी विश्वविद्यालय के प्रांगण से उद्यमोत्सव जैसे कार्यक्रम में उद्यमिता को प्रणाम करते हुए आज हमारे समक्ष डॉक्टर डब्ल्यू सेल्वामूर्ति सर हैं। डॉक्टर डब्ल्यू सेल्वामूर्ति सर is the president of Amity Science, Technology and Innovation Foundation. Sir has worked in DRDO for 40 years in various leadership positions. He was the leader of the first Indo-Soviet scientific expedition to the Arctic Circle for polar physiology research. And Sir is the chairman of Technology Commercialization Committee of the Indian Council of Medical Research and also the chairperson of Institutional Review Board of Rajiv Gandhi Cancer Institute and Research Center in Delhi. Sir has achieved so many achievements in his time, and including so many prestigious national and international awards, including Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Awards for the most prominent scientist and educationist. Dr. Selvamurthy sir is presently working with Amity University as president of Amity Science, Technology and Innovation Foundation, and also the chair professor for life sciences. Sir is also the chancellor of Amity University, Chhattisgarh. It is with utmost delight that I now request Dr. W. Selvamurthy sir to address the gathering.
Friends, very good morning to every one of you. It's a great honor for me to stand before you to welcome very distinguished galaxy of the budding entrepreneurs, startups, students, faculties, and very distinguished dignitaries from AICTE, and also all those investors and the startups who have joined online from various campuses in 13 centers across the country. So I welcome each and every one of you on behalf of Founder President Dr. Ashok Chauhan ji, and also the chancellors, Dr. Atul Chauhan, who is now in Oman, and a big mission to take over a school. There, the Royal King has invited our Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, to take over the school. So let's give a big clap to Chancellor who is there in Oman. And he has also joined, he will be observing the program online. And I welcome also our Chancellor, Dr. Asif Chauhan, and who is also additional president of our foundation, to greet the distinguished chairman of AICTE, Dr. T.G. Sitaram, and also the vice chairman, Dr. Abhay Jare, and other officials from AICTE who have joined us today, and Sri Yogesh Brahmakar, as well as Sri Dipan Sahu, who have joined online, and they will brief about the program a little later now. And I also welcome the 13 centers across the country where similar session is being organized. So it's a very big event of Udyamostav 2025, where we are looking at how do we groom the future leaders, entrepreneurs, to make our country strong economically and also employment generation, to contribute to the Viksit Bharat, which is the Honorable Prime Minister's vision for the country. By 2047, the country should become a developed nation, Viksit Bharat. So I welcome all those investors, startups, and also my own colleagues, faculties, and also the students and the aspirants. The startup, the AICTE has done a very big effort to bring about more than 10,000 applicants for the startups from across the country, which is a very overwhelming response for the new initiative which AICTE has taken. And now they have screened in using various filters to about initially 3,000, and about 350 to 400 startups are now in various 13 centers. So I welcome all of you. And then more important is investors. So we have overall in 13 centers, 40 investors who have assembled over here to see the viability of these proposals, handhold these startups, and then take them to unicorns subsequently over a period of time. Honorable Prime Minister, as I mentioned, Shri Narendra Modi ji has given that big vision for the country. By 2047, it should become a developed nation. How will it happen? You have to transform this 1.4 billion people as an asset. And to do that, we have to integrate education, occupation, and healthcare. This is what our government of India is focusing right now during the past 10 years. The quality education, the Ministry of Education, who is the main architect of this program, along with the AICTE, and they have given a new paradigm in education policy. The National Education Policy 2020 is indeed a great initiative to make India a hub of knowledge as well as innovation, where the focus is also on innovation, translation, and the AICTE has taken a lead role in bringing this transformation. The chairman, Dr. T.G. Sitaram, during this last 2.5 years as chairman, has brought a new paradigm in education, many new initiatives, like organizing hackathons. We have done some hackathons in Amity University as well. And then he has also brought Professor of Practice. So a lot of many initiatives, and this is very important initiative, that is Mahotsav 2025. It's a great initiative. And then if you look at the startup ecosystem today, Startup India, well, in 2016, we had only about 400 registered startups. Today, it is more than 157,000 registered startups. What a leap and bounds we have seen. Similarly, investment. When you look at the investment at that time when Prime Minister announced the Startup India, it was $8 billion. Today, it is $115 billion. So that is the kind of investment coming in. And Amity University has also given a focus in innovation. We have Amity Innovation Incubator, which is being governed by Dr. Asim Chauhan himself, who is going to speak about this, the endeavors and achievements. And then finally, founder president. Your founder president, Dr. Ashok Chauhan himself is a great entrepreneur who has brought a new vibrance in education globally and making Amity with 12 universities in India, 18 campuses abroad, 28 schools, 250,000 students, and also we have about 10,000 faculties, 5,000 PhD scholars. So this is created by Dr. Ashok Chauhan and spearheaded by chancellors like Dr. Atul Chauhan, Asim Chauhan. I also welcome Mr. Amod Chauhan, a product of the Harvard, and who is here today, who is looking after Amity Venture as well. And welcome to each and every one of you. And you are here for an intellectually enriching experience in the inaugural session to listen to these leaders, and then subsequently to pitch them, all the startups to be pitched up, to transform them into a successful entrepreneurs, and then also unicorns. My best wishes, and enjoy every moment, and best wishes to each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Dr. W. Selvamurthy, sir, President AICTE. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have all eyes on the mosaic that is seen here? Can we have a round of applause for the beautiful mosaic on the screen? Today, Udyamostav is being hosted at 14 locations across the country, which can be seen as the mosaic on the screen, including Ahmedabad, Delhi NCR, Jaipur, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai, Srinagar, Coimbatore, Nagpur, Lucknow, Chandigarh, Trivandrum and Guwahati, where selected startups have been invited to attend. माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के उद्बोधन में उन्होंने कहा कि मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन एक सकारात्मक सोच के साथ आगे बढ़ रहा है। नेशनल स्टार्टअप डे से चलिए विकसित भारत का रास्ता और भी ज्यादा विकसित निर्मित होता जा रहा है। उद्यमिता को सलाम है, एमिटी के प्रांगण से प्रणाम है। Ladies and gentlemen, joining us online today, we have with us Mr. Yogesh D. Brahmankar as the Innovation Director of Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, Government of India. Yogesh Ji has been managing and developing and implementing the innovative initiatives and best practices for developing the student entrepreneurs' entrepreneurial mindset across the education sector in our country. Sir has years of experience on entrepreneurship education and training and is a passionate person about fostering a culture of innovation. This is with great respect and honor that I now invite Shri Yogesh D. Brahmankar sir to brief about the MIC initiatives. Mr. Brahmankar, can you see me and hear me, sir?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Respected dais, leadership, and teams at all the 14 host institute and nodal centers for Udyamostav 2025. Very good morning and greetings on the National Startup Day. I wish all the teams all the best, all the startup teams, all my student entrepreneurs and the startup incubated startup with our higher education institutes, and also our 40 school student entrepreneurs. Very, very happy National Startup Day and wish you all the best for Udyamostav. I'm sure that you will fetch a lot of funding from the investors today. While we go ahead, why I'm here, that AICTE has been instrumental, AICTE's role has been instrumental in capacity building for faculty. AICTE has different projects and different schemes where capacity building has been very important part of AICTE's new initiatives. Under the leadership of Honorable Chairman AICTE, Dr. Sitaram, and leadership of Honorable CIO, Dr. Abhay Jere sir, we have been coming up with new projects and new schemes. And we found that it is very important that now we should take this ahead, because as now our country is third largest startup ecosystem. And honorable leadership thought that if we want to make it first largest startup ecosystem, first we should be first largest startup ecosystem for academia. That is, our academic entrepreneurial ecosystem should be thriving so that we prepare the base for our larger startup ecosystem of the country. And capacity building is very important if we want to bring cultural change in our academic institutions and universities. I think teacher has been the shaper for nation, and teacher plays a very important role in shaping these programs and initiatives, right from schools to higher education institutes to all universities. And we are coming up with a capacity building program where, with the vision to create 10,000 entrepreneurship educators across country in the year 2025. To come up with this particular project, it will not be a traditional faculty development program or capacity building program. We are not only looking at the institution, but we will also look at that best of the best entrepreneurship educators and experts in the country will deliver this program. And in the first phase, we are planning around 2,500 to 3,000 faculty members in the period of next 90 days will be trained on entrepreneurship. I think this will take the academia ecosystem to the next level. Honorable Chairman AICTE in his address will discuss more about and launch a new scheme. This is what I wanted to share. I thank Amity University for hosting this, and I hand it over to Mr. Deepan Sahu to talk about 2 new programs. And after that, it will be going to Master of Ceremony. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Yogesh.
Sorry.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. Joining us online is Mr. Deepan Sahu, a very innovative and creative person. As Innovation Director at the Ministry of Education's Innovation Council and AICTE, Government of India, and Center in charge of Jaipur Innovation, Atal Academy and Idea Lab Facility of AICTE, Mr. Deepan Sahu has engaged in diverse variety of more than 4,000 plus ecosystem enablers in building a vibrant innovation and startup culture development in the higher education industry. Please welcome Mr. Deepan Sahu with a round of applause. Deepan Sahu, sir,
Yes.
over to you.
Yes. So welcome from Jaipur, Apex University. I'm joining from one of the investor meet event from the Apex University at Jaipur. So thanks, Dr. Yogesh, for briefing about the MIS initiatives. Distinguished dignitaries, Honorable Chairman, sir, Professor T.G. Sitaram, sir, Vice Chairman, Dr. Abhay Jare, sir, Member Secretary, Professor Rajiv Kumar, sir, and welcoming all the institutions, those are part of and witnessing this celebrating National Startup Day virtually and connected with us. So let me highlight that more than 10,000 institutions, innovation councils, and their faculty and student members are watching us. They are celebrating this National Startup Day, and also they are participating in Udyamostav and pitching. They are going to pitch their ideas and innovations to the investors. So today is also a very, very important day for all these IIC institutions, because they are going to get their annual performance report card for the efforts they put during the academic year 2023 and 24. And before we go for the announcement, I will request, I want to highlight a few points. That is the collective achievements of all these IIC institutions. So far, we have reached around 14,700 institutions, innovation councils spanning all 36 states and union territories, involving 97,000 faculty members, more than 130,000 student members, and 25,000 external experts and ecosystem enablers as council members. All these members are driving and the campus ecosystems in higher education institutions, and more than 39,000 trained innovation ambassadors are acting as a catalyst as an instrumental in establishing these ecosystems and driving these ecosystems. So the impact is quite phenomenal. And in the last 4 to 5 years, and all these ecosystems developed in education institutions actually has increased the IP outputs, intellectual property outputs, innovation outputs, and also startup outputs from all these academic institutions, which is 2,000 built the repository, innovation repository in their institutions, and more than 20,000 patents has been filed from all these institutions, and more than 1,40,000 ideas, innovations, and startups are part of this AICTE Innovation Repository, which is acting as a pipeline for pre-incubators, incubation units, and investors to provide the hand-holding supports to these innovations. So all these efforts actually helping in establishing the ecosystem. And during the academic year 2023 and 24, more than 1 lakh innovation and entrepreneurship activities were conducted in 5,000 plus institutions, which is influencing the career choice, also engaging more than 60 lakh students as participants in these activities. So at AICTE and Ministry of Education Innovation Cell, we count all these efforts towards institutionalizing and also building the ecosystem in all these institutions, and we publish in the form of the annual performance card. So we have prepared the annual performance card for all our IIC institutions, and today our honorable chairman sir is going to announce this IIC annual performance card for the academic year 2023-24. And in addition to this, to connect all these IIC institutions, we conduct regional meets in different locations. In the last 2 years, we have organized more than 20 regional meets, and especially during the last year, and which has connected more than 18,000 faculty and students from more than 5,000 IICs, which is actually helping in providing a network platform to our institutions to showcase their ideas, to share their best practices, and the knowledge sharing platform through which we inspire other technical institutions, also other non-technical institutions, to join this IIC network. So this is all about the IIC impact, achievements, and there are miles to go. And we will witness the announcement of IIC 6.0 annual performance star rating, and also we will also witness announcement of regional meets by our honorable chairman sir. Over to Amity University.
Thank you so much, Shri Deepan Sauji, for the wonderful briefing of the initiatives of Ministry of Education's Innovation Council. देवी और सज्जनों, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन की एक और पहल, भारत राष्ट्र को विकसित राष्ट्र बनाना, by the central inauguration of उद्यमोत्सव 2025. तो चलिए उद्यमिता के हुनरों से हौसलों के दीप जलाते हैं, उद्यमोत्सव मनाते हैं. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us Dr. Abhay Jere ji, Vice Chairman AICTE and CIO of the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell. Sir has been the brain behind and driving force behind MHRD's Smart India Hackathon initiative and much more. So over to you, Dr. Abhay Jere, sir.
Our captain of our team, our dynamic leader, Professor P.G. Sitaram sir. Dr. Asim Chauhan ji for hosting us at MIT. Selvamurthy ji, my dear friends, you have been listening to what we are doing in Udyamostav alone. Today, we will be having more than 300 student faculty startups actually pitching to 90 plus investors across different parts of the country. But when we are looking at this milestone for us and what we started about 5-6 years back, we believe we have come a long way. In 2016-17, when we proposed the concept of hackathon, hardly anyone in India had heard about hackathon, except maybe some of the big corporates who were doing it. I actually had to personally travel across 50 different, more than 50 different cities and talk to students, faculty members, and explain them what hackathon is, what should be, how we should go about it, and so on and so forth. And we did our first hackathon in 2017. We just received 7,000 entries at that time. And now, Smart India Hackathon, you're aware of Smart India Hackathon, right? Has now become one of the biggest hackathons in the world, or the largest open innovation model in the world. But while we were doing hackathons, we realized the large number of people, when they are sitting on dais, used to talk big, innovation promote hona chahiye, entrepreneurship promote hona chahiye, and they used to all use those buzzwords. But when we asked them in private, hey, you are saying all this, but what you are doing? The answers were pretty hodgepodge. So we said that we have to come up with some kind of a hand-holding initiative or hand-holding process at scale for our institutions. And that is the reason we actually went ahead and conceptualized this IICs, Institute Innovation Councils. This is a completely homegrown model. There is no such model anywhere available in the world. It's our innovation. We faltered a lot in that initially because we were also learning. Still, that model is open for further maturing or further, what we can say, perfection. But now we have these IICs in more than 14,000 institutions. And as Deepan was saying, through these IICs, we have conducted more than 1 lakh programs. Please understand the number of programs. 1 lakh programs across the country in areas related to innovation, entrepreneurship, startup, business model, pitching, and so on and so forth. About 5 years back, when you actually go to any of the institution and ask them, what is your success? How you will define your success? Usually we used to get answers that 100% placement. Or this student has got this much of package. Even you see those kind of news even now, right? But now, if you talk to some of the good technical institutions, and I'm not talking about tier 1 IITs, NITs, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about AICTE institutions. If you go and talk to them, they will also start telling you. Even when Amity, I came here, Chauhan Saab told me, sir, we are having 1,000 plus startups. That was the first thing which he told me. So the entire conversation has changed, actually. And we want to give a big push to the conversation. And that is what AICTE is committed upon. And when we were going through this entire journey, we started with hackathon, which is more of an ideation part where you actually go ahead and try to solve the problem. Then we started with hand-holding, where we said, okay, we will nurture this culture of innovation, entrepreneurship in our organizations. Then we came to a YUKTI kind of an initiative. We will say, okay, let's assimilate these ideas coming together from different organizations. Let's give a push for patent filing through our Kapila initiative. But the one piece which was missing was eventually connecting our startups with the investor community. And through Udyamostav now, we are actually crossing that bridge. So now we believe, and I'm genuinely telling you, a lot of work needs to be still done. But we believe that we have now building blocks in place where we start with ideation and we can eventually take the students who have great ideas to investor community and start those conversations. We are also aware that more than 400-500 educational institutions have incubators. If you look on paper, there are 1,100 incubators in this country. But some of the incubators may not be doing that great. But in our educational institutes, we have 500, 600 kind of incubators. And those incubators need a great pipeline of ideas. And we believe that these kind of initiatives will actually help build that pipeline so that our educational institutes not only emerge as academic degree awarding institutions, but they can emerge as wealth creators for this country. Because the great ideas, the groundbreaking ideas have to come from educational institutions. Educational institutions need to emerge as our innovation hubs. And that is what we are trying to do. And we believe that Udyamostav is one such step in that direction. I would like to thank AMITI for hosting us here. And apart from thanking AMITI, I would also like to thank all my other 13 institutions who have joined us online from every part of this country to actually host us, connect us, build that rapport with innovators, providing all the logistical arrangement for students. And more importantly, I don't know how many of you got aware of when actually Yogesh said that this time we have 3 teams which are from schools actually pitching at each center. And some of the ideas, if you see from school students, are far better than some of our college ideas, So we will hope that this culture not only just percolates or gets sustainably established in our higher educational institutes, but it actually gets percolated and inculcated in our schools also. So from that perspective, this initiative is very, very important for us. Thanks once again for giving me this opportunity. I sincerely appreciate and I wish all the innovators all the best.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jerry. It is under your guidance that MHRD conceptualized the student startup policies. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Startup Day is celebrated on 16 January every year. This day honors the creativity, determination, and spirit of the startup founders with more than 99,000 registered firms and an ecosystem worth $500 billion. India is the world's 3rd largest startup cluster. वो वक्त आ ही गया जिसका सभी को इंतजार था. Now I invite Professor T.G. Sitaram, Chairman, AICTE, Ministry of Education, Government of India, to inaugurate Udyamostav 2025, signifying the National Startup Day, January 16, 2025. With this, we inaugurate and launch Udyamostav 2025, and we launch the national pitching round of Udyamostav 2025, FDPs including innovation and entrepreneurship, IIC rating, and regional needs. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us. Now, I'll request everybody to be seated, please. Udyamostav 2025 ka central inauguration ho chuka hai. Let's have a round of applause for this inauguration, with everyone joining us from 14 locations across the country. दीप से दीप जलाया है हमने, और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप और स्टार्टअप्स को आगे बढ़ाने का माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का विकसित भारत का सपना साकार कर रहा है मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन और AICTE together with Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us Dr. Asim Chauhan, Additional President RBEF and Chancellor. Yes, please, yes. Let us all watch this video. Once again, as so many things to be seen and launched. The launch of the faculty development program.
So we have now launched 50 faculty development programs specifically aimed at
the outset, on behalf of our Honorable Founder President, Dr. Ashok Chauhanji, who is online, as well as the entire Amity fraternity, let me express our great happiness to welcome a great visionary, a great administrator, someone who is day and night thinking about how to develop the innovation ecosystem, academic ecosystem in the country, Dr. T.G. Sitaram, who is the chairman AICTE and with us here today. And we are so happy to host and partner for this incredibly important event today. And what better day than National Startup Day to have this event with us today. We also welcome Mr. Abhay Jierji, who has given in such eloquent words the vision of what is being planned in terms of the student startup policy. He has been the brain behind the hackathon movement in India, which has been so successful. Dr. Abhay, we also congratulate you for today conceptualizing this incredible event. I am very excited to see the number of startups that are coming from our students across the country. There is nothing more exciting than seeing young minds think about innovation, building companies, and building the future of our country. And it is rightfully said that if we want to see the great vision of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, for Viksit Bharat coming true, then it is the young minds of the country and their entrepreneurial spirit that will have to come to fore. So can I request, I want to see your faces. If you're a student entrepreneur in the audience in the hall here, or at the 13 centers, if you're a student entrepreneur, please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Wonderful. Can we give a big clap for these incredible young minds who are today pitching their ideas? If you are sitting in any of these 14 halls, it already means you have been selected from a very large number of applications. And the team at AICTE and the Ministry of Education has done a huge effort in screening and selecting from 10,000 applications down to first 3,000 and now a few hundred, those that have the most promise. So wherever you are in the country, we congratulate you already for this achievement. And yet now the hard work is in front of you. You will be meeting some top investors around the country. And thereby, I also want to thank the people here from the investment community, the investor network community. It is not easy to take out a full day, but it is their passion to see the growth of entrepreneurship in the country, particularly from not only university students, but today we have heard also from school students, and that is incredible. So big clap for the investors, the angel networks, the whole ecosystem that is coming together in the form of Udyamostav to make sure that the talent of the country is honed. We at Amity, of course, have a great passion for incubation and acceleration. As has been mentioned, we have Amity Innovation Incubators across the country at 14 locations, and also outside of the country in 5 locations where we have incubation facilities in Dubai, in Singapore, in London, and other countries. And I want to invite any startup that has been shortlisted here today, if you are interested after you either get selected or even not. Normally, our selection process at the incubation centers is 1%. Out of all the applications that come in, only 1% are selected for incubation. But because you have been part of this program, if you apply, we will fast track your process to make you eligible for incubation at any one of our centers. The Amity Innovation Incubator has been recently awarded the best incubator in all of Asia by the International Business Incubation Association. And also Niti Aayog in their report from last year has selected the Amity Innovation Incubator as the top 12 performing incubators of the country out of the 700 that exist. So Dr. Sitaram, we are so deeply impressed by your vision and your dedication to the country. And Dr. Abhay, your coming from the corporate world, I think, was evident in your talk today. And we commit from Amity's side that we will partner with you at every step. And Dr. Selvamoorthy was speaking earlier today and has given the panoramic view of the innovation ecosystem within the frameworks here. We are happy to collaborate with all of the administrators at the 13 centers. Each one of those facilitating today's event inherently have an interest in promotion of entrepreneurship in the innovation ecosystem. We want to hold hands and work with all of you. And Mr. Amol Chauhan is here, our youngest brother and a great innovator himself after working at Deutsche Bank in investment banking. After his degree at Harvard University, he is now here working with the incubators and the Amity Capital Ventures Fund, as well as being the executive director for strategy for the Amity Education Group. So Amol, I'm so happy that you're also here to witness. And Dr. Murthy, Dr. Bansal, all of the Amity team that is here, we feel so proud of each one of you. So best of luck to all of the innovators that are in all of the halls here today. We look forward for many unicorns to come from the many centers that we have of AICTE around the country. And if you do that, you will get that one extra star from Mr. JF for the IIC when you achieve that status. All the very best to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor, sir. You always inspire us. Thank you so much for those beautiful words. Ladies and gentlemen, समग्र भारत राष्ट्र का चिंतन, विकसित भारत राष्ट्र का सपना, इसी कड़ी में उद्यमोत्सव का आज अनावरण 16th of January 2025 Ministry of Education की तरफ से एक सकारात्मक पहल. Today we have with us Professor T.G. Sitaram Sir, Chairman AICTE. Sir is known for his works in the field of rock mechanics, rock engineering, and geotechnical earthquake engineering. Sir is an elected fellow of the Indian Geotechnical Society, Institution of Engineers India, and American Society of Civil Engineers. Sir has been the professor at IIC Bangalore and former director at IIT Guwahati. Please welcome, with a thunderous round of applause, Professor T.G. Sitaram Sir, Chairman AICTE.
Sabhi ko namaskar. Very good morning to all of you. Very distinguished dignitaries on the dais, and not only in this center and all the 14 centers, esteemed guests, and all the leadership of the 14 centers, and we are Amity University, the Amity University leadership led by none other than Dr. Ashok Chauhanji, the founder president, and Dr. Singh Chauhanji, who is here on the dais with us. Dr. Amol Chauhanji is also here with us. And Dr. Salva Murthy is our own good friend. So we miss Dr. Atul Chauhanji also today. Maybe he is an important mission in UAE. And Professor Murthy, who is also on the dais here, the dean, and all the distinguished people of the dais, and most importantly, the investors at all our 14 centers. A warm welcome to all of you. Without you, this program would not have happened. And all our aspiring innovators, I will give you the statistics in a little while, assembled at all the 14 centers. And our team, All India Council for Technical Education team, and MIC, Ministry of Innovation Council team, which is also actually located at AICTE itself. MIC cell is at AICTE. And my own colleague, Dr. Abhay Jere, Chief Innovation Officer of the MIC and Vice Chairman AICTE. Mr. Yogesh and Mr. Deepan Sahu, who gave a brief presentation on the activities of MIC as well as IICs, and all other officers of AICTE, and all the institutions, heads, institutions, innovators, and most importantly, the students and faculty of the institutions. So very good morning to all of you. Very happy to be here today. And also it is my privilege to join you all for the central inauguration Udyamostav 2025. On this momentous occasion, which is also coinciding with the National Startup Day, a celebration of India's entrepreneurial spirit and the unwavering determination of our young innovators. India as a nation was always an innovative country, starting with zero and many other to its accolades in the past. But again, the time has come, friends, to make India as an innovative country. So this has not happened so easily. As my colleagues were highlighting, 14,000 institutions starting IIC is not an easy job. What we have done is we have actually linked with AICTE's approval portal. That means to download their extension of approval, they have to create this. Without this, they cannot even get their approval. So we have made it mandatory that IICs have to be created. It is not just the IIC. We have also made this year research and development cell also has to be made mandatory. So a R&D cell has to be created at every 14,000 plus institution. So which itself is a cultural shift, mindset change, what we are trying to create. So India is today third largest startup capital of the world, 150,000 plus startups. But what I would like to highlight to you here, 60% of these startups have come from other than IITs and our premier institutions. That's a very big number. That clearly shows that talent is everywhere. Only we need to give an opportunity. That opportunity, what AICTE is trying to provide through Ministry's Innovation Council. And I'm very sad today, our Honorable Minister could not be here today because of his other engagements. Otherwise, we would have been very happy. Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji would have been with us to launch this such great initiative. Friends, I would like to begin by expressing my deepest gratitude to the Ministry of Education, AICTE, and also Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell for organizing this incredible initiative, for which full support of our Honorable Minister of Education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, and our Secretary, Joint Secretary, were all there. This event truly exemplifies our nation's commitment to building a robust ecosystem that nurtures creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurial success. This Udyamostav is a very unique initiative which we coined at AICTE. First time we are trying to do, linking up the investors to the idea creators, which are startups, who have also gone one step ahead than creating just an idea. They have started their own startups. So we would like to link up them. So today, as we launch this Udyamostav 2025, we stand at the intersection of innovation and opportunity. The world is watching India as a rising global hub of entrepreneurship, fueled by the energy and ingenuity of our youth. Events like this are not just the milestones or the numbers. They are the catalysts for change, inspiring new ideas and forging the impactful collaboration between all stakeholders. Today, this Udyamostav central inauguration is happening at Amity University, Noida. It's amazing to know that they have already created more than 1,000 startups. Please give them a big applause. This initiative is a celebration of energy, creativity, and determination of our nation's vibrant startup community. As we are aware that Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji declared January 16th as the National Startup Day, a day dedicated to commemorating the remarkable achievements of Indian entrepreneurs. In line with this vision, AICTE and MIC have joined hands to organize this particular event. And we would like to continue this event, or probably every 4 months once, so that there will be a stronger collaboration between the investors and the startups. Otherwise, this space, actually, this kind of a meet has never happened in academic center. Okay, this kind of event has not happened in the academic setup, wherein 100 investors across 14 institutions have come together to support our student startup initiatives. This is a big thing. I would like to thank every investor who is here and also our other 13 centers to taking their time off and coming here. And it is the first time this kind of activity is happening. And we are celebrating also the first time the National Startup Day in a grand fashion at an educational institution. And it's very significant for connecting our academic entrepreneurial ecosystem to larger startup ecosystem. So I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the 14 host institutions. I would like to name them, starting with Amity University, Noida, where we are having the central inauguration, Apex University, Jaipur, Chandigarh Engineering College, Mohali, IHub, Ahmedabad. I would like to name that our Hiranmai Mahanta, who is looking after IHub, is also a great supporter of our activities. Mahindra University, Hyderabad, Telangana, MIT World Peace University, Pune, Assam Don Bosco University, Guwahati, St. Vincent Pallotti College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur, Kumaraguru College of Technology, Coimbatore, St. Joseph College of Engineering, Chennai, BMS College of Engineering, Bangalore, Gitanjali College of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad, St. Thomas Institute for Science and Technology, Trivandrum, Chhatrapati Shahuji Maharaj University, Kanpur. So we saw both government and private institutions are being part of this initiative. All the 3,200 startups who are participating in Udyamostav 2025, those who have come to final are about 300 plus and would be connected to AICTE Innovation Center. I would like to say a few words about Innovation Center. This is a new word. See, AICTE closed down all their regional offices. At 12 cities, we had regional offices to do the approval process. We have closed down. We have now called them as India's Innovation Center. They're shortly called Innovation Centers. Okay, and there, all our, technology tech gurus have been employed, and many of the officers of MIC are located in these 12 innovation centers. They actually go to each institute, talk to them, encourage them to create IICs as well as these kind of activities. Friends, through various initiatives having thrust upon promoting innovation and entrepreneurial mindset, AICTE, through these 12 innovation centers, is contributing to India's National Education Policy 2020 vision. Through such initiatives, we are nurturing problem solvers, promoting experiential learning, and creativity. So this is more important in the year of 2025. Why I say that is, artificial intelligence has changed the way we even think. Okay? So AICTE is also celebrating this year as a year of artificial intelligence, 2025. So I'm very happy to tell you, we announced it on 24th of December of 2024 as this year, 2025, will be the full year of activities in AI. I'm also happy to note that you have an excellent center in that. What I would like to see, India being a very different languages using country, I think AI is going to be the enforcement. Definitely it has applications in every area, okay? Whether it is healthcare, technology, okay? And education as well. But it's more powerful when everybody can converse in their mother tongue, whether it has a script or no script. Okay? Today, the scripts are being generated. Okay, for example, Sindhi has 2 scripts. I came to know that they have 2 scripts. Sindhi people are a very small community, but they have one is Urdu-based the script. Another one is our Devanagari Hindi. So they are very proud of being a Devanagari script. they came to us saying that, we have a Anuvadini Foundation where we have a deep learning AI tool which can translate not just from text to text. See, it's a powerful tool, almost similar to ChatGPT. Okay, some of you should start looking at that, and it is free at up to some level, 10 pages, 15 pages. You can download and translate. It's not just to text, text to video, text to audio. Everything is there actually. So AICTE also has launched dedicated today FDP on innovation or not, where we actually fund these FDP. Faculty Development Program, AICTE funds it. As we have today already launched. This FDP would enable us to train large number of faculty members on innovation, entrepreneurship. That's the focus. So these faculty members would act as master trainers in future at all our institutions. And we have also launched today that the ranking for the IIC institutions for the last year. Last year we had already 5,600 or 5,400 institutions. But what we made this time, as I told you, we made it part of the approval process. So every institute who's taking extension of approval or a new approval from AICTE has to create the IICs in their institution. So they may be not active today, but they will become active. So today we have launched IIC's Institution Innovation Council ranking, and which is very, very good initiative so that we can see what activities, what kind of activities are happening at our institutions. So star rating, the number 5, as Dr. Jere highlighted, will only come to people who have created unicorns. There are actually some institutions already created unicorn. Maybe somehow we have missed it. Okay. There are at least 2-3 institutions we know that have created the unicorns. So we might have to look at that as well. So we need to expand this network. So over the past 7 years, the IIC network has expanded very significantly. And I'm very happy that it has covered all the states and all union territories of India, including Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar. So all AICTE institutions would have active IICs and should train at least 4 to 5 faculty members on innovation and entrepreneurship. I appeal through this meeting for all the institutions who are joining through YouTube and other social media platforms of AICTE to create, not just create IICs, but make them live. It's very important today to be relevant. So since 2022, AICTE is also organizing IIC's regional meets. After I joined, first time we did that at 20 locations. So this year again, actually we missed that. We are also launching second round of IIC's regional meet at different institutions across the country. These regional meet is a one-day event that brings together both existing IIC member institutions and prospective higher education institutions like IITs, IIC, and other institutions. These regional meets serve as a vibrant networking platform, encouraging positive competition among IIC institutions. They offer opportunities to share innovative best practices, showcase recent achievements, and highlight the tangible impacts created by IIC member institutions. This year, we will have more than 20 regional meets starting from February 2024. So you could see now, AICTE is creating 2 major activities this year, one on innovation, one on artificial intelligence. Friends, artificial intelligence is not the future technology. It is here with us. It has already disrupted. Unless we adopt, embrace the technology, we will be irrelevant in this. Because it has changed the way, so that some of the skills are actually has vanished. So you have to completely upgrade skill yourself. Just to give you a small a hint. What kind of skills? Even the skills like an artist or a musician or a poet skills also being taken over by the AI. That is very scary. Okay? And what is done is, it is not just taking over or creating such skills. It has crashed the time as well. The time used to take, for example, if you want to become nobody is in your family is a poet, but you wanted to become yourself a poet or a musician, you have to slog 10 to 15 years to master that skills. Because it's not easy. These skills actually either come through genes or through your slogging over it continuously persistent. But these machines are doing that in a fraction of a minute. That's what we have to be understanding, that this AI is here to disrupt entire thing, and particularly so on education. So when it's going to disrupt education, so what should our students should be? They should be doing something on their own. Startups and entrepreneurial becomes a very key aspect. Otherwise, all other jobs will be done by the machines. Agents are here, friends. Agents, AGI is already here, 2025. So you have no choice other than being an innovator and create your own startup and create jobs, job giver than jobs. These few words, I am very happy to be here at MIT University, Noida, to inaugurate this particular event as a central inauguration, as well as many initiatives what we announced, 3 or 4 initiatives today. And I would like to profusely thank Dr. Ashok Chauhanji, the founder president of MIT University, large number of institutions, and Atul Chauhanji, Asim Chauhanji, Amol Chauhanji, and my good friend Dr. Selvamurthy, and all others. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Let's have a huge round of applause for Chairman AICTE, Professor T.G. Sitaram. Sir, thank you so much, sir, for the beautiful address. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Prime Minister heralds that the backbone of New India are the startups. They are the engines that are going to power and fuel Viksit Bharat. Having said so, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the end of the central inauguration of Udyamostav at this inaugural session, I will request all the startups and the investors to please come on the dais for a group photography. I will request all the amity officials, additional pro-vice chancellors, deans and directors, faculty members also to join in for a group photograph upon the dais. Thank you everyone for being here. I also thank Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan sir. We, the entire family of Amity, believe in the mission, vision and the passion of Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan sir, जो कि निरंतर शिक्षा से राष्ट्र की आराधना कर रहे हैं. Thank you, Honorable Chancellors, Dr. Atul Chauhan sir, Dr. Asim Chauhan sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor Ma'am, Dr. Balwinder Shukla. I request all the Amity officials to come on the dais. Yes, IT host, we can stop the online thing. Yeah, thank you.
Good morning to all. On behalf of St. Joseph's College of Engineering,
So I sincerely thank our AICTE chairman. Chairman sir has given inspirational speech about innovation and startup policy, and also other dignitaries also given very innovative speech. So, and also I would like to take a moment once again to express my sincere thanks and appreciation to our distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Bala sir, CEO of Stanton Infinity Incorporation and Deputy Chairman of MoE and AICTE Investor Committee. Mr. Bala sir's leadership and dedication to innovation have been truly inspiring, and we are fortunate to have him with us today. His vision is helping shape the future of startups and investor relations in our country, and we are deeply grateful for his valuable presence. Additionally, I would like to thank our Nodal Center heads for their significant contribution to the success of this event. Mr. Nitin Kumar sir, Startup Fellow at AICTE Officer at the AICTE Ministerial Innovation Cell, whose tireless efforts in supporting and nurturing startups across the country are commendable. Sirs, your dedication to empowering entrepreneurs have made a lasting impact on many budding innovators. And Mr. Anand Sivaraj sir, Manager, the Intellectual Property and Technology Transfer at the AICTE Innovation Center. So, SAR's expertise in intellectual property and technology transfer is crucial to transforming ideas into tangible success stories. Thank you for your commendable efforts in ensuring that our innovators can be translated into real-world solutions. I would like to thank this opportunity to express my gratitude to all the investors who have joined us today. Your willingness to support startups and contribute to the growth of our nation's entrepreneurial ecosystem is deeply appreciated. Your belief in the potential of innovation is driving the growth of our startups and ultimately contributing to elevating our country to greater heights. Once again, thank you each and every one of you for making this event a success. Your participation and support are instrumental in fostering an environment where entrepreneurship can thrive, and we look forward to seeing the positive outcomes of this collaboration in future. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you so much.